Hello everyone, my name is Gasilla Barrios. I am the author of the book Neglected and Claiming Time. But before I introduce to you my books, I am going to introduce myself first. My real name is Janel Micah Barrios. I am 23 years old and I live in Naga City. It is situated in the southern part of Luzon in the Philippines. And yeah, I am still in college. I am a third year college student taking up business management major in financial management, and I am studying in University of Nueva Caceres here in our city. My passion for writing started when I was still a kid. I was bullied a lot because of my size and my appearance, and the only thing that saved me from that sadness and depression was reading. It took a toll on me, and the only thing that I found myself enjoying was having the solace of reading a book and escaping the reality that I was experiencing that time. Uh, the first book that I have read was Stephanie Meyer's book New Moon, and I started reading the whole series, the Twilight series, when I was probably like 11 years old when I read that. And then I Am Number 4, Dan Brown, and then Barbara Cartland. That was my uh, four authors that I was introduced before I became a bookworm and started reading all the time. Diverse genres of the books. So yeah, I, I started my writing career during high school. My aunt, who was also my English teacher, discovered my potential in writing because I was really keen fan of reading. I am a bookworm. And she said I have a talent also for writing because of the pieces that I am writing in her subjects. And that started, that started my writing career. She helps me in developing my writing ability with the help of my parents. And that also was the time that I discovered that I want to publish the book. Not because of the title of becoming a published author, but because I want other people to have the experience that I have, whatever hardship that they may be experiencing in life. I want to give them a piece of my world for them to have a solace also, that the way that the book saved me when I was in my hardships as a child. So that is when I started my writing career. I published my first book, Neglected, 2018, a few months after my grandma uh, passed away. And yeah, I don't have the copy of the book Neglected at the moment, but it is available in Amazon. It is a dystopian story that talks about how the world will be when people do not have uh, a right, or people do not have the freedom of choosing their own beliefs. It is a dystopian fiction. It took place after World War III. And yeah, so I hope you're going to check that out. So next is my book, Claiming Time. So I'm going to read the book, Claiming Time. Not the whole thing. I'm going to read the synopsis, and I hope it will trigger your interest in the book. So I'm going to read first here. Claiming Time begins when Charlton Jones and Ty meet accidentally by the clock tower in Green Alley. They meet every evening after that when the sky is clear and the stars are shining brightly, which is rare in a town that is infamous for its heavy rain and cloudy weather that show up nearly every day. What is odd about this interaction? Charles can only see time and no one else. No one else exists in his world. So yeah, I'm going to read to you the synopsis of the book and share it with you guys. Charlton Jones lived a torturous life for 2 years as he wonders what happened to his girlfriend Jessica, the daughter of the town's former mayor. One of his childhood friends and his school girlfriend, who seemed to disappear into thin air a few months after he went away for college, only to come back after the news reached him. He decided to stay and wait for the girl, hoping to see her again. It was after the night classes that he went out and decided to spend some time at the clock tower in the downtown area of Green Alley, when he met someone who stirred up his life into chaos. An alluring girl who introduced herself as Time came into the picture, and she crept her way into his mind. They would both look up at the sky and talk about everything for the first time in a very long time. Charlton found a temporary comfort through her mysterious presence. Thus when Chance Crawford, Charlton's best friend, declared it to be an obligation for him to patch him up back to who he was before Jessica's disappearance. He invited him to a party, but Charlton left to meet up with Time. Chan saw him, but he never saw her. He claimed not to have seen anyone but Charlton. Joanna, Charlton's stepsister, who became Chance's girlfriend, promised to stand as witness, yet claimed not to see anyone but her stepbrother. This made him question his sanity, yet continue their meetings. He grasped it as a lifeline rather than a folly. Everything then changed when Time started planting the seed of doubts in Charlton's head about the reason behind Jessica's loss, revealing her demise and spewing cryptic information which made him doubt everyone around him. After the unveiling of Jessica's deceitful past with Chance, Syra then came into the picture, Jessica's former college friend and Charlton's classmate who only revealed herself a little later. She became a key in shedding light to what Jessica was into her last few days of living. Her instructions and plea were shared to the protagonist, making everything into another world of chaos. So, that is the synopsis of the book. I am now going to share a few parts of the book for you to be interested. So, time. The most important thing to know, to think, and to consider. It is something that controls our lives, and we cannot reciprocate that act. We cannot control it or bring it back a second that passed. All you can do is accept and understand it. That is the reason why I allowed it the most, for I will never ever bring back what has been gone. I feel so useless and powerless against it, and as if the people have unconscious devotion to it, as if reality is lost inside the endless whirlpool which no one can escape. All of us are trapped inside the great clock dictating our every move, on its every ticking. But what if everything reversed? What if everything changed? What if our concept of belief turned into something crazy and unacceptable, and you're the only one who can understand the unimaginable state of what looks like a branch of idiocy? What if something unrealistic took place and you're asking yourself about your own state of normalcy? So that is the book Claiming Time. It is available in Amazon and Barnes and Nobles and anywhere really. You can check that out. So I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you and happy reading. Bye bye.